My prayer for the church in Egypt to be awakened, to rise up.
A revolution came to the church, shaking it.
About 20 million people went out into the streets. It was a people movement.
And there are people, and very young people, that shake and they're still running and fighting for the good thing to be done in Egypt.
Egypt, one of the oldest civilizations in the world. Egypt embraced Christianity early in its history, but 13 centuries ago, Islam changed all that. Every day of the week, in at least 60 countries, people are persecuted for their belief in Jesus Christ. Some of us often wonder who these believers are, who is persecuting them, and why. To answer these questions and more, Open Doors International has been gathering data for more than 50 years. The result today is the World Watch List, the best known, most widely accepted, authoritative source of information about the persecuted church. The World Watch List is compiled through extensive research at a field level. Through a scoring grid, the World Watch List takes into consideration which kinds of Christians are being persecuted, where, as well as the level of intensity in any given countries. These factors are incorporated by viewing persecution in the spheres of private life, family life, community life, national life, and church life. The World Watch List is a global expression of the realities of persecution faced by individuals who have decided to follow Jesus. Egypt is number 25 on the World Watch List.
We as Christians, we have had our freedom to evangelize the Christians, but it's getting difficult and difficult to reach the unreached.
Muslims believe you don't have the right to be a Christian. The only way to God is Islam.
We are not really unified against the challenge. My prayer for the church in Egypt to be awakened, to rise up.
In the midst of the social and religious pressures, the political situation across the Arab world erupted. Governments were corrupt, the people living without hope. Revolution hit Tunisia in January of 2011, and the fires of revolution began to spread.
When I heard about what is going on in Tunisia, I was with a friend, and he asked me, "Do you think that it will happen in Egypt?" I told him, "No way, it's impossible to happen in Egypt." And then on the 25th of January, we found some things are going on.
We had rumors that there is something unusual is gonna happen, so we were staying at home watching what is gonna happen.
I went to the roof and I found smoke all over the car. And I started praying, "Oh Lord, what is going on?" The media said about 20 million people went out into the streets, every major city. So it was a people movement. There should be a time to break through this corrupted time and this hard time and this corrupted regime.
The revolution rocked every infrastructure in the country. Muslims and Christians fought together to reclaim their country from the corrupt dictators that had oppressed them.
I could feel it that the hand of God was in this revolution. But as you know, the Satan and the evil one don't want this good thing to be done. So he sent others to destroy it.
With the deteriorating government system, those with previous political experience stepped up, and the Muslim Brotherhood began to secure their hold on power.
This is what's happening, and it's very sad to say that the Muslim Brotherhoods take over the revolution. They are not the initiator of the revolutions, but they take over this because they have the experience in the politics. God is under control, so he wants, in my opinion, in his heart, to bring the Muslims or the Islam is on the surface so the people can judge more freely, and we see that it is a lie.
We have both right now, the opportunity to reach the unreached and the danger that maybe a persecution is coming that didn't happen for centuries.
We have the role that we have to pray for God, because this is a historical moment. More freedom, we can talk even in the channels, in the satellite, in the net. From the Muslim background, they start to think. Whenever the Muslims start to ask questions, he will come.
The Church in Egypt asks that we pray for this opportunity. The doors are open to the gospel, but they may very soon close.
We live in a very special time in history. God is doing things never happened before in history.
God allowed a Muslim Brotherhood to be in control. So, what? Let us expect the worst, but to be ready to pay the cost and flourish. This is the time for the church to go and share the gospel.